this through. But that should be the cue. They're going to funnel their way forward off of the Harbor utility, take some of that space.
No spam.
Oh, there's a little bit. It's going to get killed, but it's traded right back. Second with one to counter. They've all taken their post plans. The one exception being Def, who's staying a little bit tighter, a little bit closer by.
Argel still has a cove. They haven't quite used it yet, and they've gotten all the ammunition out. And there's a flank.
Yeah, but Marv is already wise to it, ready for it, turning back around, seeing if he can get the kill. The flank is the only thing that remains. By process of elimination, you see Sentinel swing out. They know where the last one is.
And that's a great call from Def. Reading how MiBR is playing that situation, reading that they're not putting the cove down to push through. Anticipating the flank and taking off these disadvantaged fights. There's no time here for FRZ, so Pancata just trying to get a little bit extra there and making sure as well that he starts to barrel towards that lockdown.
6 HP, tries to follow the Seekers, perhaps get a free kill, not able to do so, but the scaling up from Sentinels is confident. It is bold, and Marv is on the flank as well. Timing here could be gorgeous. How far up does Marv push? Decides to play it safe. Just wait for the right moment to strike. Pancata's already falling. Can Zach find anything? No, he cannot. Here's the timing. There's the flank. Def's able to hold the line by himself. He's already got two. The third with the Bulldog, no less. That's all he finds.
Remaining.
It all falls onto JZZ.
I mean, he didn't recognize both were there too.
It's going to be tricky to deal with too. The thing is, it's not really planned for him. That Molly's going to help things though. Putting the onus on JZZ to go grab.
And look, Marv is actually no armor in this round. 5.2k. I think he might have forgotten.
13 seconds left. No time to pivot now. You've got to commit. Got to take what's in front of you. That flash is good. Good trade, though. Deb feeling a bit of the pressure. Had to get the spike down. Had to commit to it. And the round goes in favor of MiBR.
It's got to be a regular execute. That's a big pick. KJ util down.
Seconds left.
Now that should pave the way for them to go unless JCZ can do something about it. Continuing to farm. Getting another. The op pushed off. The sight lost. And the spike planted.
Blocking sight.
Waiting for the right moment to strike, to tuck away. But they've left Def. And Marv is on the flank.
Enemy remaining.
Heat falls. RGL falls. MiBR fall.
What a response right away. Marv, who got pressured, who has been...
Secting utility of Harbor, of Viper. No angle is free. No angle is safe. Saucy falling. Numbers in favor of MiBR. Can they get another one on the board as the spike ticks away?
That orb is actually not on. That orb is not on the molly.
It's been delayed though. They still haven't gotten it to half. It's just now restarted. He's far up. And that's another death. They're not gonna have enough time to do this.
Is there a half? Yes, there's a half.
They did get it to half.
Enemy remaining.
A massive kill up from Marv. A massive 3K from Marv. RGL playing a little bit further up on Double Door Center. Marv once again is going to have a field day with this area of the map.
Ooh, big fake coming in here. Def as well. Sending it towards A, but obviously Zeka just got that kill on the lurking player.
Marv has to be careful here because Heat is up.
There's no way.
Oh dear. All good.
Doesn't matter after all.
30 seconds
It just really, this round in particular, has felt like Sentinels have been able to press wherever they wanted and get whatever they wanted in exchange.
And that's out of the timeout as well.
Spike
Bazooka
planted.
just had a chance to talk to the MiBR players. And it's going to hurt because you think they would come in with a nice game plan, a nice adjustment to whatever, and feel confident about the next few. Instead, they get pummeled, forced to save in almost what feels like 30 seconds into the round.
Yeah. I mean, they'll have some time to talk things through.
But he has to rush back, FRZ does, in order to help out Mures. And they've spotted him. Oh my goodness, Pancata.
That was so cheeky. As soon as the pick goes down, he drops his alarm bot, and it's just bait.
But for the first time here, this aggression on B-Long might end up paying off. Because
I've got your
these
trail.
Seekers,
Nope.
what?
Just when you thought it's just going to be... Oh my goodness!
Spike down B.
How does he get two?
That is the sixth sense there from JZZ. The round's over. Unless Marv can find a gap, Second's going to continue to pressure down, but they've got to bring the spike all the way down.
I don't know that they know that Marv is
Player
there.
standing.
It's not going to matter, though.
Spike down B. 10 seconds left. A.
There's a start. There's a start. JZZ.
At least one. They're wise to the fact that there very well may be more. Heat's able to get the first. But if they can just keep them back, that should be plenty. The pit is still in play as well. A 1-for-1, time short. Zetten's tucked into the corner as well, so he's able to hold the line even as they dance around the pit, even as they dance around the utility.
Last player standing.
It's a round in favor of Sentinels yet again. And it's just going to continue to scale them back. They've got the Seekers they can work with as well.
I've got your trail.
Easy stuff to peek off of here.
A lot of oomph behind this punch. They know the op up top. Looking for another angle. Death playing where Marv just was. Dude, Marv is just destroying them right now. Early round, late round, the flanks, straight up fights. It doesn't matter. Iceman's winning them all.
I said he doesn't miss a beat, but he's out there looking like Pretty Boy Jay.
One enemy
I mean,
remaining.
come on.
One enemy remaining.
It's a clean shot from Heat. He's going to be able to keep the op. Now just 30 seconds left before the spike gets planted, and it was denied, and delayed.
30 seconds left.
Both of us in the same map.
Yeah,
Spike
same
planted.
words.
Heat with blades, wanting to go fast.
Too slow.
It looks like he does, but he doesn't get anything for it yet.
Falling into the
Not
crossfire.
ready yet.
Oh, this brutal.
Blinded.
I mean, they're stacked here and they aren't expecting it. Never mind, RGL is.
Turret
One guy has to do it on his own in the face of Reckoning, the swing into death. They haven't cleared back sight, but everyone on the center side is just on the other side. Marv, the first one to get a kill. FRZ trying to scale up and get another.
Planted.
Cannot. 3v2 in favor of Sentinels. Yeah, they got the spike down.
Oh, they lost track of him.
Oh, that's a big one. RGL alone. Trying to preserve this round.
I don't think they have any clue of where he's at.
Oh, they know now.
Too many frenzies.
Yep.
Way too many frenzies, and that might be a done deal there. Sentinels convert the pistol.
Timing from FRZ is going to be big on this flank as well. There it is. Saucy the first to fall. Heat going to scale up. You mentioned him a second ago. Finds value onto second.
It's a great follow-up by Heat, finding the timings within those pulses of the Reckoning.
Really well done across the board. Unless Sentinels can snatch this thing back with a miracle.
Timing there based off of the high tide coming down. Marv just thinking he's safe to swing.
Last player standing.
blinded.
Deep flash getting some info, and off of that, Def drops his wall.
Great high tide. Everything covered. If he was 1 HP, he'd be dead.
Yeah. Look at him going up.
Poison's off.
He's been backside for so long. As soon as his position's figured out, he scales.
That info of the flash makes me nervous if I'm Marv. But he doesn't get nervous.
30 seconds left.
Looking for spam on the other, and I thought he was going to hit that 30 HP. He's danced with death so many times this round. I don't get how he's still alive. Holding the angle, expecting the aggression. Oh, timing. Timing once again.
When you doubt yourself there, and that's the IGL too. You knew he had the beat on it, but doubt crept in.
And Molly looked like it was keeping Marv safe for just a moment.
4v3, this might be it. Great reposition from Heat though.
That spike has been ticking for a little while as well.
There's time. Yeah, you're right.
That's another kill. At 3v3 here, Zekken is the op. It looks like they're just going to try to funnel out. Dude, he's got it to have. This is how it is.
Enemy remaining.
Ooh, I thought RGL wasn't going to be able to save the day, but he does. We'll play it one more.
Last player
No.
standing.
You got to get out of there.
And he does.
I suggest
Oh,
you
but he takes a
move.
second peek. There's that reckoning that we were just talking about from RGL. No way!
Come on, man. And it's another spray down too.
B.
2 kills without seeing a single victim. Wild. Now Sentinels can put the finishing touches on this map unless MiBR can pull off something insane. Seekers, Zekken, yep. Oh, I thought he was gonna get the second. Here it's left alone. Saucy takes a bite out of him and out of MiBR. The attackers are coming from the defender side. Defenders are coming from the attacker side. I don't know anymore. Saucy's the first one there. Zekken's the first to fall. The timing off of the fault line. It's beautiful. But it just rewards one. Tries to turn the flash and cannot. 4v2 now in favor of the defensive side. Yeah, they've gotten the spike down. But there's still reinforcements coming from MiBR.
Last player standing.
Almost had to spray down Def now. 2 low players in spawn, but and find one. Can he get the timing on the players coming out? And will he be isolated from spawn?
This would be insane for Def to pull off.
Volleyed off now, no chance.
Can't
Spike planted.
aggressively take as much
Ooh,
space.
that aftershock missed
Yeah, he's
Saucy.
tucked. He's tucked. Def head as well. It's a trade, a 1-for-1. The spike is planted though. Remember, it's just one rifle left on the side of MiBR here. It's just the Bulldog from RGL.
And he's just not recoverable unless they get through. Yes, they just got it, FRZ.
A little bit more oomph behind that fight. You just mentioned him grabbing that rifle, making it work instantly. It's getting uncomfortable.
No smoke here, though, for them to smoke off tree, so they have to duel.
They have numbers. Do they just take the fight to Sentinel's doorstep? Are they ready for it? Yep, it seems like they are. Marv's gotten 2. It's a 1v1, 56 HP. The timing on the swing is perfect.
Mentioning how these momentum shifting rounds do not go in MiBR's favor, and they rely on it so much.
Prowler, the Nightfall, FRZ trying to dance back in the face of utility, and so much thrown his way.
That's a spam off the Prowler, Def.
I mean,
Tracking that beautifully.
How do you survive that?
You just don't.
He does his ult. If he can find some value here, Halls, there may be a shot at doing this thing. Or he'll just die. A 1-for-1 though.
It's so consistently ahead of the stun.
Yeah.
Enemy remaining.
Just a little too giddy. There by Heat. They might... The ults in this situation. They're going to take sight. And Pancata has the opportunity to...
Someone help.
Oh, wait!
That was a kill trip, man. FRZ should have had that kill. I don't know how that doesn't land.
And they spot the arcade control as well from them. Pancata wants to ult, wants to force RGL to use his own. But they might not even need to. Why are they staying so far back at this point? MiBR. Are they considering saving? No, RGL finally coming in.
Down and out.
Oh, they might want to consider it now.
And now that ult is gone.
Hall's control, and you see Sentinels are ready for it. They have orbital strikes, they have nightfalls, they have lockdowns, they have everything. They can take this fight gladly.
Oh.
Placing swamp grenade.
The flash out, the swing.
Great C's, too.
1-for-1.
I mean, they brought all the time in the world.
Yeah.
That lockdown is breakable, though. They're still coming through alls.
Pancata with 3 HP, holding the line, or at least
We don't need to
attempting
peek here. They've got space. Look at Marv's position. He's got his orbital strike, too.
The molly, the fault line.
Killed the rat.
How do they escape is my question now.
They may not be able to. They may not be able to.
I mean, they get the kills before the spike even explodes, so plenty of time to escape.
There's a little bit of a gap left, and now they're going to ult their own, and that's going to cut off any sort of entry. They have to reposition towards Canteen, and that's where they all are now. 4 stacked. Rolling
Marv
Thunder and
dodges it.
Heat going forward. And Zek and stun, but Marv, you're right, he dodges it. He gets 4, not able to get the 5th.
Molly.
So close still. The round undecided. RGL in the 1v2, the swing around. He cannot land it. Pancata saves it, but what a round for Marv again. He's
Obviously on Fracture, it's a little bit more in the forefront of people's
30
minds.
seconds left.
Second back with his ult now and gonna execute up through tower for the first time.
Molly.
Shorty on the other side.
Just a delay.
Oh, God.
Nade's deep. And that's a kill for Miris, but Pancata's lying in wait.
They didn't get the hit on, though.
Top. That's a clean response out from MiBR, and the thing is, nothing about the early game really changed. If they want to shot this round, he had to get that kill.
Great shoulder, but Pancata's gonna find him now.
Yeah.
Oh!
He knows he's surrounded, though. Using the ult, him still getting the kill. Still getting hunted. JZZ with 3.
Player standing.
A 1v1 now. Def with the Rolling Thunder. Should have time to get the spike down, and that ult's going to be a massive difference maker. At least has the potential to be.
Look at FRZ. He has the opportunity to use the Cypher ult, but he cannot. He'll give up his position.
Spike ticking away. Moments brief. There's the
knows.
effect, and there it is. The ult right on cue. You mentioned it, dumping everything in the kitchen sink towards his direction. First the ult, And the aftershock, now the fault line. Breaches are just bullies. Can FRZ navigate this anyway? First shoulder thrown, the snap from Def is good. Thought that fault line was going to be a problem. They use Nightfall, they're going to swing out right into one. Unreal from Saucy again. They take the fight gladly.
And that breach hold does nothing now. They have all the worlds of delay.
Yeah, they've got a Prowler too to deny just a little bit longer.
And they can plant for spawn now, and Marv's already taking that space. He's so aware of the game state, so aware. When his players call that he can take extra, he goes for it every time.
Still sitting on that ult. Waiting to pull the trigger. One spotted. RGL's the weakest one, 4 HP. He takes the challenge anyway. Perhaps gets a little too cheeky with it. Either way, JZZ left in this 1v2. Time not on his side. Swinging around, isolating the first. To spam on the second, not landing.
Second chance for JZZ.
Second chance for Def, and he wins it again.
Spike down. Let's see these retakes. Great stun. Great nade.
That nade's
He's
gonna hurt.
dead.
Yep.
What a combination.
Off of that fault line.
Still a lot of work to do, though. And the key part, retaking halls.
They've got numbers. They've got numbers, and they can overwhelm what MiBR have. Saucy's on a heater, bro.
Last player standing.
It's another round for Sentinels. This very well may be it.
And it's another pistol, too. Or maybe they're looking to get a flank on the hit when this comes through. Which is coming first?
Another kill for FRZ. Kind of able to trade it back, though, with the Bulldog. Remember, this is just a bonus, but they still have 3 rifles in play here. Make that 2.
Somehow they're making this work, but I'm really confused about what the call is. They still haven't planted, though, and he's stuck in halls. He's stuck. They have no smokes. Saucy knows it.
Wonder how long JZZ's fault line is left. Maybe
one flash from Uri's. Here it comes, maybe.
The knife cleared. They know where he is. There's that flash. The turn. And it might still be good. It's a 1v2. Kinda weak here with a nade in his lap. Has to swing out and take the fight and cannot.
Now making its way on, though. One tap. This is what they're baiting.
They found it last time. Can they do it this time? Numbers down. Zekin getting a big one with the ult. 20 seconds left, and the spike still in tower. Still has not left. They've got to find room for JZZ. He was on a hero mission, a solo one. But RGL keeping it interesting. Backs up for just a moment. 10 seconds left. Def wins it out. The leader once again clutch. And a little bit else.
I'm concerned about the post plant here. They have 3 players supposed to drop. 2 players up top, and they're smoked off now. Muri's has only the flashes to play off of. But RGL, he's the one who has the post plant util, and he's in sight.
That ult should be able to buy some time. There it is. It's just enough to keep them in bay. 3v3 ult use from Muri's. Sentinel's trying to dance around everything that's going on. In the face of the ult, Mark pushing forward. Fearless as he tries to face what remains from MiBR. And it's another round.
Well played. But they've given it up. 20 seconds. They don't even have time here, Doug. The game's almost over.
They've got to
It is over. The Nightfall confirms they're not there. Wait, they're going to rotate.
10 seconds left. It's a foot race. Can they get there fast enough?
I mean, they got all the time.
You got
all of a sudden.
Even with enough time to tuck. But Pancada has ult. Depth 1 kill away from the Rolling Thunder.
But look at the position of FRZ. They're playing ahead of it.
Prowler first.
Knife gets them all.
And now time ticking. They're all going to drop down. Not being careful about it, not being coy about it. No caution. They're just going aggressive. They're going forward. You see the aftershock. You see the ult as well. It's a swing out from FRZ. It's dropped. A 1v1. Saucy, close, weak, 56 HP. And FRZ going aggressive, but he gets the spam through the cage!